Why would I personally get married?
These days, for money.
It's tradition, it's what our parents, our grandparents, our great-grandparents have done.
I think it starts with just recognizing that marriage is more than me.
Your words were beautiful. They were. But after 10 years, will they have only just been words?
The perfect man? Oh, wow, that's an intense question.
Of a perfect woman?
Young, blonde, sexy.
Submissive?
Don't tell my wife that.
The old-fashioned ways are probably the best, and if you want to call them old-fashioned, fine, but bring them up to date. I mean, there are still things that you can do in the way of service for your husband, or he can say to me in the way of affirmation that isn't old-fashioned, but is loving.
Marriage is not about my happiness. It's not about my fulfillment. Marriage requires the shift of the pronoun from mine to ours.
He would walk out the door and I'd be like, wait, you're leaving again tonight? And he'd be like, yeah, don't you remember I had this meeting and then I have to go here and I have to speak to these people? And I'd be like, whatever. Great, you know what? I'll put the boys to bed by myself again. That's great, honey.
If you can't communicate, the conflict just builds and it starts to compound and the issues just start to pile up.
All right, all I need is cage-free eggs, a dozen of them, and 2 cans of vegetarian refried beans.
Do you have trouble listening or retaining information from your wife? You could be suffering from spousal selective listening, or SSL.
Where does marriage always go wrong? It's when I want the right to set the rules by which this relationship would work. That's at the bottom of every marriage difficulty.
I'm really sorry. I couldn't be more sorry for the things that I've done in the past.
You know that I love you. That's not the way that I meant to handle it.
Just need you to...
If you are asking for forgiveness, ask for forgiveness. Don't continue the argument. Come in and say, will you forgive me for failing to lead you, or failing to love you, or failing to submit to you, or whatever the issue is, rather than coming in and saying, if I've done anything to offend you, forgive me, which is another way of saying, get over it, you oversensitive person.
I'm embarrassed by how I've been treating you. I am sorry. And I want to do a better job. Can you forgive me?